Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again for another installment of My Immortal. This time we're moving right on to Chapter 9, which if it's anything in line with the previous few, and you can't take that for granted with this bitch, there's a good chance of some gay sex. Possibly between two women, or two men, or a woman that may also be a man. We're not quite sure at all with the genders of these people. So here we go, Chapter 9, My Immortal. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Beswidzed, I said he had a headache. And the Raison Snap doesn't lick Harry now is 'cause he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. So I guess Christians don't lick people. Okay, I can accept that reasoning. More X's, more 6's, more X's. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything. No nose and everything? Everything what? What? All of a sudden, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything.
Michael Jackson!
I guess he could have very well been Michael Jackson. Started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose. You just fucking said he didn't have a nose. You don't need to say it twice in 2 sentences. Basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing all black... What? Oh my god. I need a break from this. Like, what's more ridiculous than this? That song Gay Bar? Yeah, let's play that. Nothing? Oh, there we go.
I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to a gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Let's start a war. Start a nuclear war. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar.
Alright, that's enough of that. Now I feel like I can focus on this shit again. So, where were we? Okay, so, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie. It was Voldemort. So he was exactly like Voldemort in the movie. No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. What? I guess that's a new insult these kids are using these days. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Why would she feel bad for him if she was... Oh, fuck it. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sex eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remembered that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? Well, isn't that exactly what happened? I think I just had an aneurysm. No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Ah, magicians. So many different types of magic. You could blow their brain up with a thought, and they use guns. Such a waste of potential. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. Why didn't he just kill Potter himself? How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude-so retarded look on his face. Well, his face already looked so retarded. How could he get more of one? I hath telekinesis, he answered cruelly. Telekinesis is when you move things with your mind, not when you read them. And if thou doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly,
Pop a
Draco
cap in
came
his
into the
ass.
woods. What?
She should pop a cap in his ass.
Oh, she should totally pop a cap in his ass. She should pop a cap in all their asses before popping a cap in her own ass. Though I'm certain she'd take that literally and end up shooting herself in the buttocks. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation. Ugh. And messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard... What? Ah! Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Isn't Joel Madden a football player? How would he be in the Forbidden Forest? Oh, fuck it. Are you okay, I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. So she shouted out. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together making out. That's the end of the chapter. So I guess he wasn't freaked out at all that she was carrying a fucking gun! Ugh.